My beloved child. There is something unusual unfolding behind the scenes of a story that has not yet fully revealed itself. Today, I want you to listen carefully, because this message is connected to a chapter that is quietly opening in your soulmate's journey. Do not rush through these words. Do not skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, you have wondered why certain pieces never seem to fit together. You questioned delays. You questioned silence. You questioned why certain moments felt as if they were leading somewhere important, yet nothing appeared to happen. What you could not see was that a larger picture was being arranged beyond your view. At this very moment, your soulmate is standing at the edge of a realization. It is not a small realization. It is not something temporary. It is a discovery that is slowly changing the way they see their path, their future, and the people who truly matter. This is why you must stay with me. Because what is unfolding now is not the same chapter that existed yesterday. A surprising chapter is opening. A chapter neither of you expected. And the signs are already beginning to appear. Your soulmate has been moving through experiences that seemed ordinary on the surface. Days came and went. Conversations happened. Decisions were made. Life appeared normal. Yet underneath everything, something deeper was taking shape. A question has been growing inside them. A question they can no longer ignore. What truly matters? The answer is bringing them closer to a truth they once overlooked. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life when a person suddenly notices patterns they never noticed before. They begin connecting events that once felt random. They remember conversations that seemed unimportant. They revisit memories they thought they had left behind. That process has already begun. And what makes this chapter surprising is that it is arriving when nobody expected it. Not during a dramatic moment. Not during a major celebration. Not during a life-changing announcement. It is arriving quietly. And sometimes the quietest moments create the biggest turning points. Your soulmate has started looking at certain things differently. What once felt important is beginning to lose its grip. What once seemed impossible is beginning to feel possible. What once seemed distant is beginning to feel closer than ever before. This shift is subtle. But it is powerful. And it is growing stronger every day. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine standing in front of a door for years without realizing it could open. Imagine passing it every day, believing it was just another part of the wall. Then one day, you notice a handle. Everything changes. That is the kind of moment your soulmate is approaching. A moment of recognition. A moment of clarity. A moment when they understand something they could not understand before. And once that understanding arrives, nothing will look the same again. This is why the story is becoming more interesting. Because the chapter unfolding now is not built on confusion. It is built on discovery. Every experience they have faced has been preparing them for this realization. Every lesson. Every delay. Every unexpected turn. Each one has quietly carried them toward this point. And here is what makes it remarkable. They may not even realize how close they are. Many people expect important moments to arrive with noise and excitement. But often, the most meaningful changes begin with a single thought. A single realization. A single feeling. A single moment of seeing things clearly. That moment is drawing near. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason you were led to hear this message today. Because while your soulmate's journey is unfolding, your own journey has been moving as well. You have changed. You have grown. You have learned things you once could not understand. And all of that growth matters. The chapter opening now is not only about where your soulmate is going. It is also about who they are becoming. Sometimes people spend years searching for answers outside themselves. Then one day they discover the answer was quietly developing within them all along. That discovery is powerful. It changes priorities. It changes decisions. It changes direction. And that is exactly why this chapter is different from every chapter that came before it. The foundation is changing. The perspective is changing. The future is changing. Even if the evidence is not fully visible yet. Something remarkable is taking shape. Something unexpected. Something meaningful. And the most fascinating part is that the story is still unfolding. The pages are still turning. The surprises are still ahead. So stay with me. Do not skip. Because what comes next may reveal why certain pieces of this journey had to happen exactly the way they did. A chapter is opening. A realization is growing. A new perspective is forming. And somewhere within your soulmate's journey, a surprising discovery is beginning to shine brighter than ever before. The story is only beginning. A quiet shift is happening right now, and this is where the story becomes even more surprising. If you have been listening closely, then you already know that your soulmate is standing near a turning point. But what you have heard so far is only the beginning. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments in life that seem ordinary while they are happening. A simple thought. A simple memory. A simple feeling. Yet years later, people look back and realize that everything changed in that exact moment. What makes this chapter so remarkable is that your soulmate may be experiencing one of those moments right now. Something has captured their attention. Something they cannot easily explain. Something they keep returning to in their thoughts. The more they try to ignore it, the stronger it becomes. The more they move forward, the more this realization follows them. And that is why this chapter is different. Because this is not about coincidence. This is about clarity. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, certain answers seemed hidden. Certain pieces seemed missing. Certain paths appeared uncertain. Yet behind the scenes, every experience was quietly arranging itself into a bigger picture. Your soulmate is beginning to notice that picture. Not all at once. Not in a dramatic flash, but piece by piece, day by day, thought by thought. And every new realization is leading them closer to understanding something they once overlooked. This is where many stories would slow down. But not this one. Because the next part of this journey carries an unexpected surprise. A surprising chapter is unfolding. A chapter that was never visible from the beginning. A chapter that could only appear after growth, experience, and understanding had done their work. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason some doors do not open immediately. There is a reason some answers arrive later. There is a reason some journeys take unexpected turns. Sometimes the timing itself becomes part of the lesson. And now your soulmate is beginning to see connections that once seemed impossible to understand. People often expect important discoveries to arrive with certainty. But many times they arrive with curiosity. A feeling that says, there is more to this story. A feeling that says, something important is happening. A feeling that says, I need to pay attention. That feeling is growing stronger. And it is leading them toward a new perspective. One that changes everything. One that makes the past look different. One that makes the future feel brighter. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine discovering that the road you thought was ending was actually leading somewhere extraordinary. Imagine realizing that delays were not obstacles but preparation. Imagine understanding that every unexpected turn carried a hidden purpose. That is the kind of realization beginning to unfold. And what makes it even more remarkable is that it is happening naturally. No force. No pressure. No rush. Just a gradual awakening to something meaningful. The chapter unfolding now is filled with possibility. Filled with discovery. Filled with moments that have the power to reshape everything your soulmate believes about their journey. This is why you must keep listening. Because what comes next is connected to everything that has happened before. Every lesson. Every challenge. Every unexpected detour. They were not random. They were building toward this chapter. And now the chapter is opening. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are certain moments that people remember forever. Not because they were loud. Not because they were dramatic. But because they revealed a truth that changed everything. Your soulmate is moving closer to one of those moments. A moment when the pieces finally begin fitting together. A moment when confusion gives way to understanding. A moment when the path ahead becomes clearer than it has ever been before. And once that clarity arrives, the journey will never look the same again. The surprising chapter is already unfolding. The story is already moving. The next revelation is already approaching. And what makes it so extraordinary is that neither of you could have predicted exactly how it would happen. Yet here it is. Quietly. Powerfully. Unfolding one page at a time. So keep watching. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Because the most unexpected part of this journey may be closer than anyone realizes, and the next chapter could reveal a truth that changes the entire story forever. Have you ever noticed how the most important chapters of a story often begin before anyone realizes they have started? That is exactly what is happening now. The chapter unfolding in your soulmate's journey is moving forward quietly, yet every step is carrying more meaning than it appears. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this message found you today. Because what is happening behind the scenes is becoming impossible to ignore. A shift is taking place. A realization is growing stronger. A new understanding is beginning to rise above old assumptions. And the most surprising part is that your soulmate may only be seeing the first glimpse of it. For a long time, they believed certain things would remain exactly as they were. Certain routines. Certain expectations. Certain ideas about the future. But life has a way of introducing unexpected chapters. Chapters that arrive without warning. Chapters that change everything. And this is one of them. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are moments when people suddenly begin seeing meaning in places where they once saw nothing special. A conversation starts making sense. A memory feels different. A feeling becomes impossible to dismiss. The signs become clearer. The connections become stronger. And slowly, the story begins revealing itself. That process has already begun. The pieces are moving. The pages are turning. The chapter is unfolding. Do not skip. Because the next part is where things become even more remarkable. Imagine standing at the edge of a beautiful landscape hidden by morning mist. At first, you can only see a few details. Then the mist begins to lift. Little by little, the full picture appears. That is what is happening in your soulmate's journey. The view is becoming clearer. The purpose is becoming clearer. The direction is becoming clearer. And every day brings another piece of understanding. What once felt uncertain is beginning to feel possible. What once seemed distant is beginning to feel close. What once appeared hidden is beginning to reveal itself. This is not coincidence. This is growth. This is discovery. This is the beginning of a surprising chapter that could not have appeared any earlier. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Many people spend years searching for answers without realizing that the answers are already moving toward them. Your soulmate is beginning to recognize things they overlooked before. Not because someone told them. Not because they were forced. But because they have reached a point where they are finally ready to see clearly. Readiness changes everything. When the right moment arrives, understanding arrives with it. And once understanding appears, new possibilities begin opening. That is why this chapter feels different. It carries a different energy. A different perspective. A different future. And every new realization is building towards something extraordinary. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is one detail that makes this chapter even more surprising. The transformation is happening from the inside out. Not through dramatic events. Not through sudden announcements. But through a quiet awakening. A deeper awareness. A stronger sense of purpose. And that kind of change lasts. Because it becomes part of who a person is. Your soulmate is learning something valuable. Something that cannot be taught in a single day. Something that can only be discovered through experience. Every lesson they have faced has been preparing them for this moment. Every challenge. Every delay. Every unexpected turn. Each one has contributed to the chapter unfolding now. And the story is becoming more powerful with every page. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If you could see the entire picture right now, you might be amazed by how perfectly certain pieces are beginning to align. What once seemed disconnected is starting to connect. What once seemed confusing is starting to make sense. What once felt uncertain is beginning to reveal a clear direction. That is why this chapter matters. Because it is not just another chapter. It is a turning chapter. A revealing chapter. A chapter filled with discoveries that could not have happened before this moment. And here is the most fascinating part. The story is still unfolding. The next page has not yet been revealed. The next surprise has not yet arrived. The next realization is still approaching. Which means the most exciting moments may still be ahead. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The journey is moving. The chapter is opening. The story is revealing itself one piece at a time. And somewhere within all of it, a surprising truth is drawing closer, preparing to shine brighter than ever before. The chapter has begun. And what comes next may be more extraordinary than anyone expected. There is a moment in every unforgettable story when everything begins to make sense, and that moment may be much closer than anyone realizes. If you have stayed with this message until now, then pay close attention to what comes next. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The surprising chapter unfolding in your soulmate's journey is no longer just beginning. It is gaining momentum. The pieces that once seemed scattered are slowly finding their place. The questions that once seemed impossible to answer are beginning to reveal their meaning. And the path ahead is becoming clearer with every passing day. What makes this so remarkable is that none of it happened by accident. Every lesson mattered. Every experience mattered. Every unexpected turn mattered. And now those moments are connecting in ways that could not be seen before. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine